I think it's a philosophy that I've adopted years ago through wanting to provide a service for folks and a friendly service, being friendly with one another and with our clients. I thought there was something I could give to our community, and so I offered myself, and I was accepted. So I got to be mayor for a few years in the 90s, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm a football fan, and I played football here for the Tigers back in a long time ago, back in 1971 and 72, and I love to play golf. I don't play well, but I love to play. You look around, you can see things just being built everywhere, but even in difficult times right now. And, you know, and we do travel from here we service to San Antonio and up to Killeen, and we go over a really large area. And there's been a lot of growth in those areas. I'd like to thank all of you for stopping by today and checking out our blog. You know, when Gary goes out to deliver propane to your home, if you're on an east route, which is his route, and when you realize that he knows your dog's name, and some folks may or may not know, he carries the dog treats in his truck. That's not by design. That's because he's interested in what's going on at your home with you, and your animals, and you know, we know the guy comes to your home, he knows where things are, where the pitfalls are, where the septics may be, where not to back up to. But all those things come, I think, from paying attention and listening and caring, and it's just that we enjoy providing propane, and I guess there's other things that are more exciting in the world to do. But it's been my lot in life. It's something that I've spent my life doing, and I enjoy doing it. I'm 54 years old now, and the other day somebody said, "When are you going to retire?" And I said, "Well, I'm already retired, because I'm doing what I like to do." The other day I called a bank of mine, and I got an automated service, and I had to go through about 9 different functions of digits before I could talk to somebody. Something that we've done in the past, we do today, and what we promise we'll do in the future. If you call us, we're going to answer the phone. We have a warm, live, living human being that's going to talk to you. I've been able to enjoy being in business myself for 27 years. And actually, I was loading propane trucks for my dad back before I was supposed to probably be doing it, when I was about 12 years old, up behind our house when he first started the business. We're not corporate America. We're a family, but we love this business. We believe in it, and we hope we can be part of your lives. We concentrate a lot on our propane trucks. You've seen those red trucks going down the road. And it's important to me that they stay red and they stay bright, and they're very clean. You know, once I had a service come to my house and they left oil in my driveway. And I make sure that our trucks don't leak oil. And I know that sounds basic, but it's very important to me that when my wife's home alone and I have a service come, I want to make sure my wife feels safe, and that equipment looks good and is safe. And it doesn't spill on my driveway or anything. And that's something I think we bring to the table that I see lacking in this industry. The aesthetics of it, and the dynamics of safety, and of responsibility and respectability. And that's something that we focus on a lot. There was a time when nearly all propane tanks were above ground. And throughout the years, that's changed. This is an underground propane tank, and this is here's the lid. Now this propane tank is mine at my home, so it looks like we need to paint the lid a little bit. That's something your guys will do when they come out. Your drivers come out and paint these things for you, paint these lids. So I have to get my guys to paint this for me. I think the barber's son always needs a haircut. You'll notice under your lid you should have a sticker with our number on it, so you can contact us if you don't have our number. This is an older sticker. Numbers are still good, toll numbers, and we have toll numbers, and this 894 number is a 24-hour emergency number. As well in here, you should have one of these red, we'll have one of these red tags in there to reiterate our emergency number. It's in red. This isn't, once again, older, it's been here a while, and I haven't had to call us for an emergency, and this rings, actually, it rings to my home, to my phone. And we don't use an answering service, we use us. So if you have an emergency, I want to know about it, and we can be of help to you and respond quickly. This is a regulator. This is what takes the tank pressure down to 10 pounds to the house. This is the important part of your system, and it's what makes sure that you have a plentiful pressure, a good pressure in cold weather months. Here's a gauge. This gauge is by percentage. Every 10%, this is a 500-gallon tank, every 10% is 50 gallons. This is something you won't have to really worry with. It's good to know it. Our guys will be keeping these tanks checked and making sure that we don't run out of propane in them. This is where we fill. If you can see this, they take this little top off here and they connect the hose and they fill it right here. And this is where you can turn your propane off at, right here. It's a little knob and you just turn it and your propane, you'll turn this propane off just like that. And that way, if you call one day and you say, hey, I'm smelling some propane in my house, and we say, go out and turn your tank off, right here's where you can do it. I really advise you to allow us to come out and do a check on your home. It's no cost, and make sure we show you where your shutoffs are and how they operate. It's very important in the system to know that. We want to make sure that whoever it is, whether it's the lady of the house or whomever, is very aware of that. I would like to show you where we come onto your house, the second stage regulator, if we could. Okay, now this is the second stage regulator. Once again, now this is my home, and like I said, the barber's son always needs a haircut. I actually bought this home, and this installation was done by another company. And so if you know, there's no cutoff here. What I install on my systems and what we install today is a gas shutoff right here, which I'm gonna let my guys go ahead and install for me. And the reason for that is we've talked about where the shutoff is at the tank. It's really great to have one right outside here where you can walk off and just turn it off when you need to. But that's what you want to see. If you don't have one, let me know. We'll go out and put one in for you. This is the second stage regulator. 10 pounds have now come to here. Now this is going to give us about 6 ounces into the house as we need it. It's going to give you lots of supply, lots of pressure. And many times when you start having appliance failure, we may find out it might be a regulator, you know, be that replacement we need. So I want to show you that and just kind of make you show you a little bit about how these systems work. Most systems today are two-stage. If you have some lower impact or lower application systems, like maybe cooktop only or log lighters or something only, then you may have just one regulator at the tank. But chances are, if you just built a home, you've got an underground system, you're going to have a regulator in the tank and one right here. It's called a two-stage system. It's technology, it's cool, it works great. And I'd like to thank all of you for stopping by today and checking out our blog.